Amen. Can we say amen? There is a reawakening. There is a revival. I am part of the process. What about you? I am a part of the process. Amen. Oh, my home. Oh, my home. When shall I see my home? When shall I see my native land? I will never forget my home. Oh God, this silence is so loud. They have murdered silence, and now a horrendous cry for justice pierced the land that was once home. But of me, the need arises for me to see and hear the rattling of bones arising as cadaver. The embalmed mummy must fill out with the hope that we can ride the four winds and be free, embracing the hope that we can still win. Yes, win. Still win. For before now, we're gagged in our own feces. We turn our prayers to wishes. We forget to breathe. We are in the last throes as a mammal about to bring forth a neophyte. We thirst the wind of the Spirit. We fiercely fight to survive, thrive, and breathe. We forget what it feels like. Oh, maybe we never really knew what it felt like. Why do we defy the laws of gravity and viral at things that do not speak of mastery? Why does what goes up in Nigeria stay up? A country that speedily turned rich backwards. We jumped from our colonial labs and gained 600 to the white man's pound. The graduate is now an expert at touting and wetting palms. Tunji's salary like magic disappears before he gets home. Our oil in the south, our gold in the north, and gems scattered like stars in God's sky. Yet, it no longer feels like home. For hope is a speck of dust in the desert dunes. The white man's land is seducing us away from the tentacles of our roots. Is this lost forever? A time when Tokumbo was an envied name and not a third-hand good. I hate to think that my children will be sojourners in a land that was once home. I hate to think that I, South, can no longer marry the dust of the Northers, bearing freely my naked chest to the hand claps of my brothers. Will my children and their children and their children's children ever find a place called home? I passed by the road my dad constructed 3 decades ago, and like today, like Jacob's Bethel, it is there to this day. Smooth sailing as if on the road to heaven. I passed by the road constructed yesterday, and like magic, potholes and gullies that have swallowed up our future. A land where the pauper and the populace will sit down together and down wine of our collective wealth. Where education is truly free, and where democracy is truly power to the people. Where my tax means electricity for my fan, and where a road that will not turn women barren and wives to widows. 344, 276, 113, 27 and 15, the number of children that equate education as the time they were kidnapped, the time they were dragged, a time they were gagged, a time they were beaten, a land where education should be light and freedom. We grope as a people who never saw the light, who never knew its fight, who never had to fight. We are scattered for fright. We're spinning around in forever circles, always ambling back to where we started from. My home, for you I hope that one day wisdom is the priceless gold, and truth the enthroned good. And that means the crown queen. And psychophancy is the extinct creed. Meet greed with integrity. Meet Naso we be with excellence. Meet religion with faith. And meet hatred with love. For we are what we did not have growing up. So let us light up as flames on the fox's tail. To arms, we move. Go down your artillery and let integrity be your club. To beat down impunity, to beat down psychophancy, to beat down brutality, to beat down disunity, and beat down despotism, and beat down nepotism. And let justice be your Hiroshima, and let it level down like Noah's water blade, that which does not speak of our heroes past. Arise, arise as a remnant of the flickering candle. This light mustn't go out. Let us become flames of fire and minister to the eyes that have turned our hearts cold with apathy. We will fight for our collective freedom. Are you with me? On our knees, we are no longer at ease. We will cross our teeth and pump our fists. On our feet, we will cross the streets. We will run to the hills. And between our pews, we will go beyond the policies and hold on to the prophecies. And for our news, we guarantee that we will sink our teeth in the belief that our whispers will crescendo into a chant that must be heard. Ring true, ring freely, a call to singing and not wailing. Nigeria, our beloved country, cry not the beloved country, for this is my home, this is your home, this is our home. Shall we arise at sunset and pull back up the sunrise to the eastern sky? Can we forge a future through the walls and bridge the sleeping giant to this new generation? Can we wave the flag white for a place called home? Oh God, direct our noble cause. Amen.